Hello, I'm Dr. J.W. Pitts Jr., Chairman of the African American Program of the American Diabetes Association. Diabetes is a disease in which the body does not produce or properly use insulin, a hormone that is needed to convert sugar, starches, and other foods into energy needed for daily life. While diabetes affects certain populations more heavily than others, diabetes affects every demographic. 1 in 3 American children born in 2000 will develop diabetes in his or her lifetime. No matter what you've heard, diabetes is a life-altering and deadly disease.
There are so many African Americans walking around with diabetes and they don't even know.
Your whole body. It just doesn't attack one particular organ. It affects your whole body.
I thought at first that this was a life-threatening thing, that my life would be over in 4 to 5 years, and you know, that was it.
I was in the grocery store one day. I couldn't quench my thirst. I was very, very thirsty, and I was going to the bathroom quite often.
I was drained of energy.
The last thing I remembered was I was in my socks coming down the stairs, and boom, I hit the floor.
I had been sick, not really knowing what was going on for a few weeks, lost a lot of weight.
And I was kind of frightened. Went to the doctor and found out that I was a diabetic.
I took advantage of a health fair at a local mall and had them check my blood sugar, and my blood sugar was 400.
Got put in the hospital. I was there for a week. It took several days for the doctors to find out that I actually had type 1 diabetes.
The doctor ran a few tests and he came back to me and he said, "Why didn't you tell me you were diabetic?"
The doctor I was seeing at the time had never treated a type 1 diabetic.
Everybody in our family were diabetics, and they would always tell us that it would skip one generation. Well, it didn't skip in our family.
The shooting pain that comes in the toes or the ball of the foot with the neuropathy is like if you prop up your feet, give your child a map pen or a thumbtack, and allow them to walk by every 30 minutes or so and just jab one of your toes at random or the ball of your foot with it.
My vision started going, and by the time I reached my driveway, I was completely in the dark.
When you get to a certain age where you're dependent upon somebody else, and to give up that independency, to try to wrestle with the complications and the mood swings and trying to take your insulin and all of those different complications that you would endure, it's kind of it's real heart-wrenching to see that, and I wouldn't wish that on anyone.
My wife was the one who had diabetes. It all started with the big toe, and we lose that, and about a year later we lose one of our legs, and then we had to take the other leg. So within 2 years she lost both of her legs.
I had both types of retinopathy, which was the one with the hemorrhages and the other with the holes in the back of your eye, you know.
I lost most of the vision in my right eye. I have some in my left eye.
And he x-rayed my leg and my foot, and he said, "Well, your leg and your foot are okay, but did you know you broke your toe?" And I broke my big toe, and I didn't know that.
It can cause problems with your entire vascular system. I do have 1 heart attack to show for it.
I got a phone call, a doctor, on my 39th birthday. And I was told I had to start dialysis, that I had got to the point I needed to start now. During that time, I was on the kidney and pancreas transplant list. On July 1st, 2005, I disconnected from my dialysis that morning and drove to UAB. At one point they came in around lunchtime, and my doctor had, and told me that the organs I came in for were not going to work. And then he smiled real big. He says, but in the meantime, we've had another set of organs to come in. Well, within like 15 or 20 minutes of telling me this, they were in there to wheel me out. The second set had matched up and was going to work. And so I had my kidney and pancreas transplant that day. They told me that as soon as the blood flow was connected to the kidney, it started working right off. The pancreas never did. So I did lose the pancreas, but I have been put back on the waiting list for chance at another pancreas. Right now I'm waiting on that.
The medical cost is astronomical.
I can't believe it's not butter costs twice as much as regular butter. Sugar, he doesn't eat sugar, we use Splenda. And what Splenda costs like $7 or $8, I can get 2 or 3 or 4 bags of sugar for that.
In fact, I had my driver's license suspended for about 3 months.
Pain and suffering, to not be able to have that quality of life.
We can't go on vacations and go to the mall and go shopping, and we have to take priority.
As a teenager, you know, you move into high school and you're wanting to play football, and you really have to, you know, you have to eat chocolate before practice and be sure that you stay hydrated good.
He has to go to the doctor, especially because if he doesn't go to the doctor, he can't get the medicine. If he can't get the medicine, it's not going to do him any good. Test strips are not covered in our insurance. If you're an older person, it's covered, but not at our age, it's not.
It has cost me hundreds and hundreds of dollars per year. And medication, oh my God.
She got to the point that she said, you know, quality of life, no one should have to live this way. And which is understandable. You know, everybody has some dignity that they want to uphold. And when you start to lose that, then it's really, really tough to continue to live when you lose your dignity. The disease took her. She never quit. The word quit never ever entered. But the disease overcame her.
As you've seen, the cost of diabetes is great. It can take away freedom to be a child, ability to drive, to live a normal life, or even take away the ones that you love. That's the bad news. The good news is that persons affected by diabetes can count on the American Diabetes Association to prevent and cure diabetes and to improve the lives of all people affected by diabetes. It is estimated that over 360,900 adults in our state have diabetes. Unfortunately, the chances are that not only could it happen to you or someone you love, it probably will. You can do your part to stop this disease. The time is now. Join us in the fight against diabetes. Become a part of the solution by becoming a diabetes advocate. Help raise money for research and utilize the information that the ADA provides so that you do not become a statistic.
My name is Melanie.
My name is Eric.
My name is Joe.
My name is Cole.
My name is Ethel.
My name is Steve.
My name is Lois.
My name is Colby.
My name is Donna, and I have diabetes. Will you please
Join me
In the fight
Against diabetes.
Join us for the American Diabetes Association Step Out Walk to Fight Diabetes. To register, visit our website at diabetes.org/stepout or call 1-888-DIABETES. Together, we can stop diabetes one step at a time.